We had fun with him. His name is Mark Grossman. Come on, a big hand for Mr. Mark Grossman. Mark Grossman.
How you doing, folks? Happy Valentine's Day. Almost. Special Valentine's to my Valentine sitting in the front row here. Thank you. You know, an old girlfriend and I, we went out to dinner with a bunch of friends, about 6 different couples, and they went to talk about cars. And I hate talking about cars because some person had a Mercedes, this person had a BMW, another person had a Porsche, and the girl said, "Mark drives a Toyota Prius. It's a vagina car." I was mortified. Mortified. I said, "Hey, that's at least one vagina I know I can turn on." Before I met my girlfriend, I went on lots of different dates, lots of online dates, crazy. And there was one woman, I mean, she was just really rough. She was not cooperative at all. I mean, she wouldn't even work with me on the 2 for $20. So I was really surprised when a year later, she writes to me on Match.com. And I get a message, and she says, "Hey." They all say, "Hey." "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure." She says, "Do you have man boobs?" She, "Do you still have man boobs?" actually was what she wrote. Now look at me. I have man boobs. I wrote back to her and said, "Hey, do you still have the mustache?" I showed her. Had another one, said, "Hey." They all say, "Hey." "I've seen you," this was on Tinder, "I've seen you on a lot of these dating websites. So tell me, are you a serial dater?" I said, "Of course not, Maria number 4. I've always found in dating that my hair is an asset. I'm going to be 61, not bad, eh? You know? Right? Got a secret. Rogaine. Lots of it. I pour that shit on there. You know, it grows hair. I figured I'd try it on my chest. Didn't work so well, but it did shrink my man boobs. Dating takes me to lots of restaurants. And I really like to know, you know, where the men's and ladies' room are. I really hate going into a restaurant where it's not clearly labeled. You may go to a Mexican restaurant that says caballeros and senoritas. Okay, that you can kind of figure out. But then you go to a steakhouse and it says heifers and bulls. Or you go to a country club and it says foxes and hounds. I just gotta go. I don't want to have to figure this out. Thank God IHOP, they've got it down. IHOP, no problem. Pancakes and sausages. Not a problem at all. I had this one woman I went out with, and she was kind of surly and not very pleasant at all. Knew it wasn't going to work out. And she says, "Hey." They all say, "Hey." "Hey, Mr. Funny, you're a comedian. I see in your profile you said you're a comedian. So if you're so funny, tell me a joke." I said, "All right. I got a joke, and you actually might be familiar with this. Hi, Mark. I'm sexy, slender, attractive, and 49. Thank you. I love Craigslist. I love the free stuff category on Craigslist. Ever go into the free stuff category? People are giving away all kinds of shit. And there was a woman who was just going crazy. It said free mink coat, free box of diapers, free pool table. And I'm looking down the list. I had to call her. I said, hey, you still have that free box of man bras? This next segment I call Dear Professor Grossman. I'm an adjunct professor of communications at Suffolk Community College, Nassau Community College, Hofstra. I teach public speaking. I teach introduction to human communications and to personal communications, and I get the craziest emails from students. Excuses why they're late, why they're absent, why an assignment isn't handed in. These are honest to God, actual emails that I would like to read to you. Dear Professor Grossman, I missed class today because I fell down a flight of stairs, broke a collarbone, broke 2 ribs, have a concussion, have lots of bruises on my arms and legs. See you tomorrow. Cindy. Actual emails. Dear Professor Grossman, I'm sorry I couldn't make it to class today. My dad made chicken cutlets for dinner last night, and they weren't cooked enough. My stomach felt as if someone shoved a Molotov cocktail down my throat. I am sorry for the inconvenience. Ashley. Dear Professor Grossman, I will not be attending class today. I worked a 12-hour shift at the Stony Brook Hess, which is not my normal shift. During the long hours, my calves are seizing on me. I'm only halfway through. My calves are seizing on me, and my face has swollen enormously. And since I always ask for proof of the absence or illness, she writes, attached are some photos of me with the Hess sign in the background, so you can see I'm not making this up. And the last one I'd like to share with you, dear Professor Grossman, please increase my grade from a C to a B. I'm on academic probation, and if I don't get a B, I'll be required to withdraw. If I'm required to withdraw, my student visa will be revoked. If my student visa is revoked, I will have to return to my home country. If I must return to my home country, I'll be forced into compulsory military service. If I'm forced into compulsory military service, I'll be sent to a border region. And if I'm sent to a border region, I will be killed. And it will be your fault. Because you didn't give me a B. Thank you very much.
Grossman, come on!